Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in for another video. I'm really excited to talk to you guys about this rod. It's new for 2021. This is the Victory from St. Croix. So this is a big anticipated release from St. Croix because it has some new technology put into it, which I'm going to dive into. But in totality, I believe there's 25 different models. There's 12 new ones that have different kind of links, powers, actions. And then you have your typical actions and things like that from St. Croix. So what makes this rod special? Okay, it's not your average St. Croix rod. It's not your Avid X. It's not revamped of the Mojo. No rod has been taken out and replaced with this one. This is a completely new lineup. Okay, it's the Victory. And what they did with this blank that makes it so special is the SCIII Plus blank. Okay, the SCIII Plus. So what is it? All right, so the SCIII Plus is basically a blend between the SCIII and the SC5. So the SC3 blanks are like the Avid X's, the Avids. The SC5 is like your Legend Elite rod. Okay, so the SC3 plus, your SC3 is like your Avid X's, it's in the 200 to 240 range, and then SC5 is your Legend Elites, which is like the $400 range, the $399 range or more. So what makes this rod special is St. Croix took the SC3, they took the SC5, and they blended it together to make the SC3 Plus. But the other thing that makes it so special is the fact that the price is not anywhere near the SC5 range. This thing comes in at $180 to $200, guys. This is definitely a steal for the price. It is well worth it. It's not out of the budget, and it is, definitely worth it. And if you were to put a $300 price tag on it, I still think it's worth it. You can catch these on sale on some of the other websites. They have special promotions. I got this rod for $160, shipped to my door, brand new, and it retails at $200. I just basically got lucky with a 20% off coupon, so I got $40 off. Look around, do some shopping. You got to get yourself one of these. This here in particular is the full contact finesse. So they have like some newer models, 8 of them, which they have specific technique on there. So it's kind of cool. That's what the new ones are. So the 8 of them, they come in different ones. They have a finesse ones. They have cranking ones. They have one that's called the full Marshall, the full contact. This one is called the full contact finesse. So this is going to be throwing anything from 3/8 to 7/8. So if you want sensitivity, if you want bottom contact, you're throwing that bottom contact bait, this is going to be the rod for you. It has a normal size, not normal size. It has a normal cork finish on it. Nothing too crazy. It is coated with U40, so that's why it's a little darker. But one of there's 2 things I really enjoy about this rod. This is the first thing, the Fuji reel seat with the EVA here. This has got to be one of the most comfortable purchases I've ever had on any rod, period. This EVA here, when you're just kind of pick it up and feel it. When you feel it and you have a reel in your hand, you have a full purchase on it, you're fishing, you're cranking, whatever you're doing, this is so comfortable in the hand. You guys have no idea. You got to pick one up, you have to feel it, you got to put a reel on it, and once you're fishing it, you're like, gosh, man, you get a really nice purchase. And if you look at it closely, it's actually thinner here than your other parts of the rod. Okay, so what I'm thinking is basically it's just an EVA over the direct blank. Okay, so you're getting a very, very nice full purchase, and you get a nice comfortable grip here. This is one of the things I love the most about it, is this section right here. So from this all the way up to here, I love that they added the EVA here. I love that they got rid of the cork here. They added the EVA here too. This reminds me of Kistler rods. Like for any of you guys who have any Z-Bones, Heliums, I love this feature. I hate the cork here. I really love the EVA here. I guess the locking nuts that Dobbins has and the other rods have is fine. Not a big deal. But this EVA is my favorite, so kudos to St. Croix for doing that. This is probably one of my favorite things about this rod, this section right here. Then moving down, the hook keeper, standard, nothing fancy, passes, it's great, does a job, nothing too spectacular. But but the finish on it is amazing. You're getting great quality. This is made at Park Falls, Wisconsin, guys. So this is an American-made rod designed here in America. This is a great rod you're getting here with beautiful, beautiful finish. It's just an epoxy all the way down. The rod has a Fuji. They call it Fuji Concept O guides here, which is basically deep pressed O-rings, I guess, on the inside of the guides. It's holding up just fine. You know, time will tell, but you're getting some quality products, parts from Fuji on here too. So huge shout out. So obviously, the other thing too that makes it really, really worth $200, if not cheaper, depending upon if you get a coupon code, is the warranty. You know, you get a really good warranty from St. Croix. You have the 15-year transferable warranty. So if anything ever happened to it, let's say you're fishing, you know, you're fishing and you're fighting a fish and a rod snaps in half, whatever it is, you're covered. You know, you get, you know, do some research. You know, I always talk about warranties, but you're covered here, and you can ship it in St. Croix. You can always upgrade your rods too. So let's say you have a St. Croix and you know, you kind of want to try a Legend Tournament or a Legend Elite or, you know, or a Legend Extreme. You have the ability to do so. You can trade up your rods. So, you know, obviously, you know, what I mean by trading is like, you know, for brakes and stuff, and you ship it in for warranty, and they you know, they either can give you like a credit towards a higher end rod, or you can actually get a replacement. So you can do that with this. It's kind of like a Dobbins too, if anybody has any Dobbins, but great warranty, made in Park Falls, Wisconsin. I live in Wisconsin, so if anything ever happened to it, no lie, I've broke a rod on my own, my fault. And you know, I was fighting a fish, and I was, you know, bulldog. Anyways, the rod snapped. Shipped it. Got there the next day. They called me literally the next day after I shipped it and said, "Hey, got your rod in, yada yada, etc., etc." Customer service was amazing. I can't tell you how much I appreciate customer service when it comes to this industry, because they didn't have to really deal with my, you know, broken rod or whatever it is, but they choose to, right? Because that's part of their customer service. So kudos to St. Croix. They called me. I said, you know what? I feel like I want to upgrade to a Legend. At the time, I had an Avid X that broke, and then I felt like I wanted to get a Legend, the green one, which was the Elite. So I was like, okay, you know what? Let's see what I can do. And yeah, I mean, he basically gave me the price that I would pay for Legend. You know, for my Avid X. He basically took that credit and moved it towards the Legend Elite. So I ended up getting the Elite, which I'm going to talk about later. But that's what I love about St. Croix. That's what I love about the Victory rod too, because you're covered in that same exact customer service in terms of that warranty. Now, talking about the sensitivity of this rod, because that's the big thing for this year, the SCIII blanks, how was it? Guys, it is amazing. You got to pick one up. You got to fish it. Of course, it's not NRX. You know, it's not, it's not an Interact, it's not a Conquest, but you're getting really, really good sensitivity in this. If you pick this up, you fish it, you probably think you're fishing a $300 to $400 rod. Okay, no joke. It is that good. Pick one up in your local tackle shop, try it, buy it, fish it, let me know. But this is a huge, huge home run for St. Croix. This is going to be in the runnings, and this is going to be a lineup in the St. Croix lineup for a very long time. So kudos to St. Croix for hitting this one out of the park. If you guys have any questions about the rod itself, let me know. But I give it 5 stars, 5 out of 5. Great rod. But totally appreciate you guys for watching. And if there's anything I can do, any kind of questions, comments, let me know. But other than that, take care and tight lines.